Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Hey, if you liked the video, click that like button and click subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever we post new content. Appreciate you watching. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Got another cool gun I want to show you today. This is a neat old pistol. In 1957, Colt brought back the single action Scout pistol after they had stopped making them. It was a single action Army actually, after they had stopped making them for 15 years. Well, they brought them back and brought back several different models, including the Frontier Scout, which was a 22 Magnum and 22 long rifle. Some models had interchangeable cylinders. They were made until 1970, and they were sold new for around 125 bucks. And you're thinking, man, for a Colt single action Army, 125 bucks? That's good. Oh yeah, is it good? Well, in today's money, that's about 1,250 bucks. Okay, so it was no easy task for a dad out looking for a single action 22 pistol to get for his kid to plink with. I mean, these guns were not sold at a cheap price. They made several different models, several different barrel lengths, some all the way up to 10, 12-inch barrels, some down to a little 2-inch. What I have here today that I want to show you is a, let's check it first and make sure it's unloaded so nobody don't start freaking out on me. It's completely unloaded. This is the nickel-plated Frontier model with the 5-inch barrel. The little gun is in fairly decent shape. It's probably 90%. It's good. It's solid. It only has a blade front sight and a notch rear sight. Nothing's movable. That's Colt single action Armies. That's the way they were designed. They were not necessarily designed so much for you to point and aim as people think they were, as they were for you to hold the trigger and roll it. Because that's the single action Army was designed to be a combat weapon. Some people may argue that, but I'm telling you, if you go back and read through the history of what this gun was used for and the things that it was famous for, the smooth unload and easy, the gate that opened wide and the good V-notch so you could guide your bullet in, you could just about load this thing in the dark not looking at it, and made it to where it was easy to handle. It had the real deep civet in the grip so that it was easy to hang on to, and even somebody with big man mitts like I can, I've got 3 fingers on that grip and 1 on the trigger guard. I mean, you could get a good grip on them so you could hold on to them good a horseback, or in a situation where you may have to been using this for a nightstick after you ran out of rounds in it, instead of using it as something that was shooting. A lot of police officers carried these pistols. Like I said, a lot of cowboys loved them. They were very, very big with people that worked out west, that worked on cattle drives and stuff, because they were just handy. And that was all the way back, even when they started making the first editions, way back in the 1800s. But this particular model here, I'm going to put it at manufacture date somewhere between 1961 and 1962. Now, there wasn't a lot of them that was made nickel plated. There was especially ones with the 5-inch barrel. Most of the nickel-plated versions that they made had the 2-inch barrel. I don't know why, but it's very strange. But this one is pretty neat little piece. It's not probably ever going to be fired again. It's a layup piece. A guy that I know, it was his grandfather's, and it's actually the same guy that brought the Smith & Wesson into us for us to get cleaned up for him. And that was his great-great-grandfather's, and this was his grandfather's. If I'm thinking that's correct. It's hot out here and my brain may be cooked. But it's a really nice piece, guys. This one is, the cylinder it's in right now is the 22 Magnum cylinder. If you look right here, you can see where it says 22 Mag. In order to change the cylinders, on these you take a screw out, whereas like on the newer cheap ones, you just push the button in and the pin comes out to remove the cylinder. With this one, you have to literally take that screw out, then pull the pin, then open the gate, put the gun on half cock, and the cylinder will just roll out. And then when you want to change. If you're just taking it out to clean it, you just put it back, or if you want to put the other one in, you just roll it in. put the pin in, tighten the screw back up, close the gate, and let the gun back to the first click. Now, with these, there's no transfer bar. Okay, so these are the guns that everybody said 6 holes, 5 bullets. Alright, because this doesn't have a transfer bar. I'm going to show you that if I let this hammer down slowly, hopefully you'll be able to see this, it goes all the way. Okay, that's against the firing pin right there. So even if I let off, it doesn't come back. You have to pull it back to that first safety notch. And the bad thing about that was, if you carried around in that cylinder and you dropped it, it was notorious for when you drop it, if it hit on the hammer, a lot of these would go off. So that's what the gun that everybody started packing with 6 hole chamber, but only 5 bullets, just to be on the safe side in case you dropped it, you didn't end up with 2 holes in your backside. Well guys, I hope y'all thought this was a pretty interesting little piece. I love these old guns, man. This history in these old guns is amazing, and the stories that are attached to them are just so awesome. But I just like looking at them and handling them and knowing that's a piece of history that long ago somebody else bought this gun and took it out and shot it and had fun with it, and now it's went down through generations, went through decades, and like the little Smith & Wesson, maybe even a whole century in the same family, and people still hanging on to them and they'll think enough of them that they want them cleaned up and want to put them up so that they can take care of them. I think that's awesome. I think that's a great thing. Well guys, I hope this was a good video and you liked it. I hope to see you in the next one. Hope to see y'all out there somewhere. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone.